All right, Pepik. Let's go and see Vostatek. Whoa. I found Pepik. The bandits had him, just like you said.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you, lads. Thanks, Harold.
You're welcome. And my name's Henry.
Ah, whatever. What did you do with those horse sons?
They're dead. Down to the last one.
Serves them right. You're one hell of a fighter. You're a real tough fella. I mean, you stink, and your shoulders are pointy. But a tough fella nonetheless.
Enough already.
All right, then. Will you ride with us? Or will we meet back at my place? We've got a lot to celebrate.
I'll ride with you. We wouldn't want you falling off that horse along the way.
Henry, you found him. I knew something had happened.
It's all right, Zlata.
Vitek, come here. Pa's home. Thank God you're all right. What happened?
Ah, nothing much. Some wolves went after the carcass I had and chased me up a tree. Good thing Henry here showed up to save me.
Mother of God, that could have ended badly.
What is it, Ma? He's fine, just like I said he'd be.
Vitek, don't be rude.
He's right, though. I'm mostly fine.
Don't talk rot. What about your leg? Don't tell me a wolf bit you.
Nothing like that. I did that jumping down from the tree.
Are you sure there were even any wolves to begin with? You reek of booze. Again, he was drunk, wasn't he?
Those wolves were really there. Whether Vostatek had been drinking before that had nothing to do with it.
Right. So he was off his head.
That's enough, Vitek. I won't have you speaking to your father like that.
But...
Quiet. Apologize to your pa.
Give it a rest. Both of you. Please. Vitek is right. I'm the one that should be apologizing. I was drunk. But I promise you, I'll change my ways.
I don't want any more of your promises. But I'm sorry. I'm glad you're all right. But I've got to go. We have some work to do.
What are we going to do with that boy?
I'll have a word with him later.
That's enough talk. Henry, we've got to reward you somehow. If you ever need a place to sleep, our door is always open.
That's right. And you deserve a big pile of groschen. You saved Peppy and even dealt with those poachers on top of it.
What poachers?
Oh, nothing, Slatter. Thanks, Henry. Here you are.
Happy to help.
Now, if you'll both excuse me, I've got to sleep it off.
Thank you, Henry. Truly. Stop by sometime. Jesus, here he
Stop!
is.
You're wearing my thing! You'll get such a blow. I'll rip your arse open! I'll whip your arse! I'll beat you. You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender!
Do it!
I yield. Mercy. Do you want to kill me? You fool!
Fuck! I'll kill ya! Someone! Help!
You're a dead man! Whew. Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin.
I just gotta sort this.
I've got a horse for you here.
What do you want to do with him?
I'd like to keep this horse.
That is fine first horse you found. It will be all yours, but I deserve a reward for all that other stuff. So this is my offer.
You value your services a bit more than I expected. Do you accept?
That's almost on... You know what? All right, let us go and switch... Oh, and one more thing. Since it's your first horse, I'll throw in an old saddle and bridle, so you don't go riding around looking like a beggar. Safe travels. What are you doing, you whistler?
Hey!
Whoa!
Do you want that horse to trample me? Christ! What is your all around in? What entertainment he's got planned for the wedding?
No. But other than that, he's been babbling about the wedding non-stop.
I, great is
is good for the stomach, but I prefer it in beer form.
Was machst du? Du Nervensäge! Get out! Grüß Gott, was brauchst du?
I'll have a look at the wares.
I'd like to discuss the...
Gut.
Satisfied?
That's quite a sum. Oi, du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald. Was willst du?
Show me your...
Thank you, and take care. Wie geht's, mein Freund?
What...
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Quick! Ja!
Whoa!
Come on, then.
These days, no one's ever really safe.
So, this is your famous maypole.
To the stocks with him!
I'm too conspicuous during the day. Better to try at night.
Jesus Christ be praised.
That's a beautiful maypole you have there. You don't see that every day. I reckon all the other villagers must envy you.
They sure do. Them Geliovites try to steal it, but our fellas kick their asses. Why are you so interested in it anyway?
I know from experience how hard it is to guard a maypole like that. I used to stand guard myself.
Well, there you go. Then I'm sure you know what it's like to be envied by everyone around. And if someone had bad intentions, Henrik would show them how we do things here in Tachov. That's the one thing he's good for.
I wanted to ask about Henrik.
What about him?
Did he do something to you? Sounds like you're not exactly fond of him.
Aye, I'm not. He's been getting on my nerves ever since he got together with our Manka. I'm afraid he'll mess with her head and run off with her, just like his bloody brothers did.
Where did they go?
What do I know? One day they just packed up and wandered off. Their village wasn't good enough for them, I reckon. I wouldn't mind if someone went and beat the thought of Manka out of his head. Maybe someone not from around here.
Why not? I could manage that.
He's not much of a fighter, but I reckon if you call him a vagrant or something, it'll surely rile him up. And I'll remember you did me a little favour.
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance. Go back to where you came from, you wastrel.
What's new around here?
You should pay a visit to Old Mouth sometime. He's our local storyteller, you know. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things, but only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. Show me your way.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
A beautiful maypole you have.
Aye, it's the only one around here. We just had to keep it. Why are you so interested?
I really like it.
Well, all right. Take care. Maybe next time then.
Do you know Henry?
He started going out with our monk a while ago. In short, he's not exactly...
Why?
I don't want him. His parents came here shortly after that terrible plague. They had 3 sons, Henrik being the young...
I haven't. Though I can't say I met...
Well, you couldn't have met them. Both of them left. They say... I'm telling, one of these days, he's going to pack up and disappear. He doesn't like folks. He's even got a...
Project wants me...
Good.
What a day that was.
You're a beaut...
Aye. And our fellas...
But if they're guard...
That's why they take... At least he doesn't have the time to fool...
Is Al-Sheik your son?
Aye. He's our boy. But he's giving Prochek a headache because he doesn't like having to herd sheep. Ask him about it if you want. Careful!
I'm sorry.
That's a beaut...
Aye, except...
Why is he worried?
Oh, he has... Henrik pulled the short straw this time.
Henrik?
He's my...
Complicated.
Well, since you asked, my parents forbid us from seeing each other. So we have to meet, which is impossible now. Since Henrik doesn't have the time because he has to...
Well, what if someone took over for it?
I'd like to see that.
We'll see. How's Al-Sheik?
Tuh, how do you think?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know...
Well, that's not...
I just wish he thought of what's best for me.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Work the bellows. Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now. So So come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
How's it going? My wife and I are pickling cabbage. Again?
Henry, when you've got a workpiece heated up, you can't just stand there and gape at it.
Cabbage dries out the black bile and puts your fluids in balance. Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation at the moment. That turns up the black bile and makes you ill. You idiot. You've been hanging around with
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards. You still wouldn't be impressed, would you? Wait.
Thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. Sparks. That's the stuff. Well struck. the ring you want. One beer. Well struck. That's the ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. That's some nice whistling. It's easier. The sparks are flying nicely. That's some nice whistling. It's easier to forge to a rhythm, isn't it? There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. I'll have a beer. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
God bless. Good to see you, friend. So I went to see my brother.
And?
To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself. And he gets this feeling that his time is nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see
I have
him.
to hammer it more
Aye.
evenly.
Once old folks start getting
I won't get too
soft
far
and
without
bitey,
fire.
It's bad news.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
I'll be on my way.
I should move it.
Greetings. God be with you.
God be with you.
Good day. I'm all done in.
I should move it. have to hammer it more evenly. I'll never finish it like this. I should move it. Well, this one's gonna need some more work.
Good day. Good day to you.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it.
You're right. But I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas? Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it to the last moment this year.
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
This is almost done.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding.
That looks good. Now just to temper it.
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
Get this. Miller Boschka says
And chucked him into the water.
but the river there has a powerful current. The dead man down the river for at least a week.
Without anyone noticing?
Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish... was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
God bless. Take care and good night.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
Show me what you can do.
Fine.
There's a couple more things.
Ask away.
Thanks.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semine that can take a cart, but I've got a bat.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and...
Can't tell you much. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long.
Were they...
No.
What was the cart...
Bugger and bollocks. There were some hunting swords, and some kitchen stuff. There's a good mum's...
All right.
Go ahead.
Gladly. Can I ask you about...
What is it you...
All right.
Time's wait. Have a nice evening.
I talked to Manka. She mentioned you two are having some problems.
Well, if she already told you, no sense in covering it up. Aye, we are. Me and Manka love each other, but her parents, they forbid her from seeing me. Now they're keeping close watch.
Yeah, that's rough. Henrik?
What?
No, it's just that I've been hearing some interesting...
Let them talk.
Why did they leave?
I'm not sure. Penna left after...
And where did they go?
But as for where they are, I hope I get...
I hear you've got one... I'm a bit of a wanderer.
This again? Just...
When you say show...
Come on, then. You ask... Fuck you, whoreson! Oh! Jesus! Enough! Enough! Leave me alone! Fuck this! Fuck it all! I've got nothing to tell you. Aye, I lost. So what?
I can't chop it with my bare hands. I need an axe. Well, I've got half finished.
Piece of shit.
It's almost finished. And that's that.
Say, I have this fancy maypole from Takov here if you're interested.
My God! They're going to slit themselves! Nobody's got them this good in years! You're a champ, Henry! As soon as I saw you, I knew you had it in you. I promised you something, didn't I? And I'm a man of my word.
I wouldn't expect anything less. And one more thing that might put you in a good mood. You know Henrik?
Of course. He's the one who beat up my fellas last time they tried to get the maypole.
Aye. Well, this time he's the one that took a beating. He was pretty surprised.
Well, look at you. Beating up a strongman like that. That's like more than courage. I'll give you a little something extra for that.
Thanks, Olbram. It was my pleasure.
What do you say we pull one more trick, eh? I'd make it worth your while, of course.
All right. Why not?
Great. Now listen up. Let's really ruin their day, shall we?
I'm all ears.
Them Takovites grazed their sheep near the pasture they took from us. And you're going to scatter their sheep into the woods. What do you say? They'll have to herd them all back. I reckon they'll be proper pissed off.
All right. I'm sure they won't be happy about that.
That they won't. But that's not all. Project's beloved son is in charge of the sheep now. You'll make him look like a complete moron.
Project's son?
Aye. Project is in charge there. He gives me the most grief. And they all care about his opinion. If it wasn't for him, this whole bastard thing would have been sorted a long time ago. On top of that, he thinks his son nothing will piss him off more than...
All right.
Of course it is. The Takovites will be doing the worst thing soon. If you manage to drive the sheep through the drying laundry, I'll even give you an extra...
Say, Olbram.
You'll figure it out. Actually, wait. I've got an idea. Flip.
What will I see?
It's what I give to my cattle. And while he's...
All right.
Great. Don't go killing anyone.
Hail Mary. Kaijas more Sarsal. And with you.
Careful!
Oh, Christ, it's hot up.
Sholem. Sholem, what is it?
What do you know about...
It is a rich business. I hope she can... Greetings, Frank.
Greetings!
Da bist es, da bist es. I apologize.
God bless.
What do you know?
The whole thing. It was good to see you, my friend.
Da bist es so.
Hi, John. Bibi.
Te aves bahtalo, Romeo. Lačo dives, gađa.
How are you doing?
Lačes ga.
I'd like to learn...
There are all kinds. But if you want, but there is only...
Aha.
It is simply...
Where did you come...
I got...
I mean...
I...
And over and over.
What do you mean over?
Wait,
You guessed it, guy.
why do you travel...
And why do you...
Oh, that's different.
While we have no... So hincha cheap...
Tell me something about the Roma.
What can I say? The only difference... It is a free life.
How do you get along?
It's always different. And sometimes...
And what makes you...
You know, God, we live our... Try it.
What can you tell me about...
Make the last thing I...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Kotuke penja. I am just my old mother.
You see...
Not at all. Black magic is a power. My power comes...
How do you know?
Simple.
And is there another...
Oh...
And...
If you have...
Greetings!
Da bist es, da bist es. It happens.
Lačo dives, kamen zvare so?
I went to the herbalist and...
Well?
Not exactly. But she told me some other interesting things.
Aye, that Hellcat. I know such gajo.
But...
Do not get... Daves bachtalo, more.
Sarđive zmričaj.
The Lord be with you.
Can you show me how...
I don't know.
Well, I'm not complete.
Ah, I see. You know what I mean.
I understand.
Of course I'll...
I understand.
Hi, John. Bibi.
Are you good with it?
I'm good.
That doesn't sound...
I get it. Come on.
Sarjiven.
Good to see you.
Hail.
I'd like to learn...
And what would...
I'd like to learn...
Excellent.
The cudgel.
An axe as soon as you... Come on.
I'd like...
And what...
Can you find...
I can...
Why?
Well, I've...
Why not give it a...
Look.
And I'm a quick learner.
All right, come on.
I'd like to...
And what...
Let's spar a bit.
Well, but if you're interested...
You're right.
Great. Let's get...
Lato dziwes, Gaggio.
I'm sorry.
What are you here?
Show me your where.
A word about the
Do we have a deal?
We are getting... I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care. I apologize.
What do you need? Hurry up.
I'll have a look. Let's talk about the...
Etwas, I agree. Etwas. Kinder und Geld ist eine schöne Welt.
doing, you?
I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
Hey, fellow, pull up.
God bless you, miners. Where are you headed?
Greetings. Where? To bathe our bones in the fresh air. You know, man. For us, the sun is what you might call a precious commodity.
That makes sense. So you found a nice seam in these parts, eh?
Nah, man. There's nothing here. Me and the Maras are on our way somewhere better. We heard tell somewhere near Sasau they're after yakkers like us to open up some manways and new drift mouths. And there's some nice chink in it.
Chink?
Aye, I could spill it to you, kid.
Did I?
Aye, man, you didn't all. Sigismund set that. The mining in Skalitz is gone.
Yeah, I know.
Well then, kidder, tell it to us straight. What the fuck kind of backcast happened there?
Is that scum?
Aye, and that... Right you are.
I hope that...
Aye, that's a...
Aye.
Nowadays...
Why do you have...
Oh, that? You see, King Wenceslas himself, and in Kuttenberg, the...
How about you and me have a wager?
What the hell? Why not? At least it'll... What's it to be?
Maybe...
All right.
Hang on. Yeah, here it is.
Wait a while until I get the other archers.
Everyone take up your positions. And go!
Did you see that, lads? He's just up and left. Stop! Stop! What are you playing at? Do you want to shoot someone? Eh? You're right, kidder.
Can you explain to me the...
It's simple. You get your arrows or bolt. You get 1 point. Plus, if you finish nobles, it may...
I'd like to...
Ah, well, and don't look at me.
I'd like to...
Ah, well, you see, that'll be a And don't look at me. See you soon, my friend.
Quick!
Whoa!
Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ thy Son was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.
Who are you praying for?
For my son, Yaroslav.
When did your son die?
Well,
What about your other?
one of my daughters got married and moved out.
Why?
Aye, true enough. Only a father should pass his livelihood on to his son.
Well, I only got to know my father recently. He's the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kobyla.
You, a noble? That's a hard one to swallow.
Just because I'm not dressed up in my Sunday best doesn't mean my father's not a noble. I really am Sir Radzig. My ma was
out of duty,
to be honest, and later...
God's will. I'd have saved...
How come...
He died. Aye, as he ought.
I don't have any... Your farmhand...
What? What the hell?
Straw admitted every...
Jesus Christ! Why would they do something like that?
They did it to get in your good books. For taking revenge on Bozhena.
My God! I never wanted anything like that. When I get drunk, I curse her, aye, but I never wanted anyone to kidnap her daughter or murder anyone. I didn't put anyone up to it. They did it on their own, and it's their own bloody fault. Jesus Christ! That's the last thing we need, a mess like this. I have to square things up with Thrush.
Look, I know relations between you and Bozhena the herb woman aren't good. But it's time to put an end to the animosity.
Where are you going with this? That witch deserves no pity.
I understand your bitterness, and I'm sorry about your son. Bozhena would certainly have saved him if she could. But whatever happened between you, it has to end now. Bozhena came very close to losing her daughter on account of your feud. Your farmhands abducted her, and they killed her sweetheart.
But I had nothing to do with that. They did it of their own free will, not on my orders.
That means nothing. They did it because of you. They wanted you to be indebted to them.
But that's not my fault, and I don't see why I should have to make up with Bozhena on account of it.
Listen, and turn the other...
You know...
Well, then do it on account...
No! No!
As you wish.
Yeah.
Your...
What?
Straw...
Jeez.
They did it...
When I didn't put... Jeez.
Look, I understand, but whatever... Bozhena, your farm...
But they did it...
That means nothing.
But that's not... And I don't see...
Well, whether you ordered it or not, you're still guilty. Like it or not, you've got blood on your hands. Roman is dead. Dead. You understand? Dead because of some old feud he had absolutely nothing to do with. And neither had Pavlena.
Fuck. You're right. I'll send Bozhena compensation. I never wanted anything to happen to her daughter, and she's the one who suffered most from that banishment. She can't have been more than 10 years old. I give my word, that I won't do anything bad to them. And those two fools of Hans, they won't show up here again. And if they do, I'll haul them off to the bailiff myself.
I've already dealt with your Hans.
Oh. Good. Good. But my offer still stands. Božena and Pavlena could return to the village.
Very well. It's about time this chain of vengeance was broken for good. Give me the money, and I'll take it to Božena. God alone knows whether she'll forgive you.
Thank you. It's time for us all to get on with our lives. I hope Božena will understand that.
Ripped to pieces he was. Holy shit! God!
That's just what we need. People these days, not an ounce of decency.
Eh? Now you're gonna get it. You're no match for us, fucker! Fuck you! Show your stuff!